Hi Leo, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another Love Bite. Leo, let's see what are the messages for you now. And a warm welcome back to all my subscribers. Welcome in newcomers. Leo Spirit. Alright, Leo, 3 cards for the first person. Leo. 5 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. Second person, the Devil, 4 of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. Mutual energies, King of Cups, the Lovers, and the 10 of Pentacles. Bottom of my deck, I have a 9 of Swords. So somebody's getting out of this stress and anxiety or sleepless nights, or maybe once too, I don't know, because from the first look at the cards, Leo, I do feel somebody here played mind games. They thought they had all the power, they had all the control, but right now they feel they lost the game they played themselves. They feel maybe the other person is not even single anymore, or maybe too much time has gone by. They don't have the clarity to, I think, even know what's going on. The other person, yes, does say that this connection was getting a bit toxic, very toxic, so I had to release it. So this is not my soulmate. They had nothing to offer. They didn't respect me. They didn't make me feel valued. So I'm not going to stay stuck and, have sleepless nights over this person. So let's see what's going to happen. I'm going to clarify all these cards, and later we'll also do your mutual energies, Leo. But before that, let's start with some dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then we'll clarify the rest. Leo and their person spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Leo and their person spirit. Leo and their person, if they could say something to each other now. Alright, let's take a few more from another deck, Leo. Leo and their person spirit. Leo and their person. Alright, we'll take a few more from a third deck as well, and then we'll start the reading. Leo and their person spirit. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Leo, if you're looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here says, this relationship seems more like a situationship. I feel you're taking my love for granted. I try to detach and let go, and then I get flooded with telepathy, dreams, and your strong energy, which takes me over. Damn. It hurts me that you continue to choose others over me. What do they have that I don't? Or is it that you don't feel worthy of a real connection? You talk with me about our future and building our life together. However, when your intentions don't align with your actions, I feel I can't trust you. To rebuild a solid, stable foundation, integrity, and consistency are essential for me to feel safe in a connection. I don't desire anyone the way I desire you. I hid who I really am from you. I'm scared to reach out to you. I want to take a trip with you. We have undefined passion for each other. I love you more than anything. I didn't want to run away. I just ignored you to see how upset you'd be over me. There was something in your eyes. I trusted you. All right, so these were some of your messages. If these were resonating with your storyline, Leo, let's start the reading. I'm going to first focus on the first line, which is person A for me, and then we'll do the second line, person B. You could be either one of them, and please remember, these are not gender-based. All right, so person A, how are you feeling right now? Why the Five of Swords in reverse? I think they want another chance. They don't want this connection to end. But I think in the past, this person either chose a wrong direction or they played some kind of mind games. Like one of the cards said, maybe they just ran away or they lied, maybe trying to see if the other person would be upset over them or chase them or something. So this person, I think, is, I mean, both the cards say the same thing. Five of Swords in reverse, Five of Swords in reverse. So as much as they want a second chance, they are kind of feeling, I shouldn't have done what I did. Yeah, because they lost the trust of their person. This person lost the trust of their person, and now it's like they do want to take action, they do want to come forward, but somewhere they feel they don't know. They don't know whether the other person is even still single or has given up on them, or maybe has already turned their back on them, or will do if they were to reach out. They don't know. Because I think there's silence between the two of you. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, person. Oh yeah, this person doesn't know whether there is even a partnership available now. They want a Ten of Cups. They want a Ten of Cups, but they feel too much time has gone by. This person is trying to find out the truth. What truth do you want to know? What's the Ace of Swords in reverse? Whether the other person even still wants them back. They are in the dark. They don't know whether the other person sees them as a liar or does want them or will even take them back. They see the other person as their star, as their wish come true, but they do know that there's been a high level of maybe heartbreak that happened in this connection. So they are now stuck. They're stuck, they're trying to see things from different perspectives, maybe they are manifesting this connection back, but I don't think you guys are talking. And because the other person, I think, is not talking to them, they feel, what if they've already turned their back? What if they've already given up on me? So why did I play all these games? Now finally I feel like such a loser. Okay, so person B, what about you? How are you feeling about this now? The Devil in reverse. Person B says, yeah, I'd rather be by myself. I'd rather be, I did take my energy away and I thought long and hard about this connection because I realized this person was being toxic or just very, very immature. And they were not ready for a long-term commitment. They were offering me very little. They just wanted me stuck and, it's like playing hot and cold just to keep me stuck and, not move on or something. They were trying to control me. They were stubborn, they were egoistic, they were trying to control me. So I think person B feels that their person was trying to go after their own happiness, maybe check out other options or treat person B like an option. Overall, I think person B felt disrespected in this connection. They felt disrespected, they felt they were not given their their person never put in the energy, effort, or any work. They were sitting in their ego, their pride. So person B says, yeah, I've given up now. Yes, they are right. I have dropped them. I'm not putting in any more energy, effort in this connection. And yes, I have turned my back on this. Okay, so mutual energies then, Spirit, for the first person who is now saying, why did I do what I did? They feel they had a missed opportunity or lied to their person or played mind games or tried to be the one in control. That person is now feeling the lack of love in their life. They feel a void in their heart. They want to make things right, but they feel right now that they've lost out. They feel like a fool. They feel they're getting some bad karma. They feel they made the wrong choice and they've lost out on a connection which could have gone the long haul. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Ten of Pentacles upright is like having everything, like home, house, family, children, grandchildren, everything. But right now, person A feels they lost out because of a wrong choice that they made. Yeah, they feel their person is very defensive and is now moving on without them, is happy without them, is in a good place without them. So I think they are feeling they are stuck. Yes, they are stuck. All right, so person B, what about you? What do these three cards mean for you? Person B says, well, they never loved me. I don't think they ever loved me. They were just playing hot and cold. They were emotionally manipulative. Things stagnated in this connection a long time ago. So then I had to make a decision. And what's the decision you made? To block out this connection. Chariot in reverse. So person B says, yeah, I had to stop this connection once and for all because this was not a happily ever after. I've lost my passion for this connection because this person, all they did was they made false promises, which they obviously didn't intend to keep, and they broke my heart. They were controlling, they were rude, they were mean, they never opened up their emotions to me, they hurt me, they wanted to control me. So I'm not even interested in having any communication with them, Omkaratarot. I'm walking away from this connection. None of my emotional wishes came true here. So person B is kind of accepted that there is no happily ever after here. So tell me about the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Swords in reverse. Nine of Swords in reverse. I think this could be person B, who is not even thinking of a reconciliation or not wanting to invest in this connection. They don't want the stress that comes along with this connection. They could be now maybe manifesting new things in their life, maybe checking out to see what else is out there. According to person B, who's getting out of this connection because it gave them too much stress, according to them, they feel this is over. The soulmate bond is over. Too many bad memories in this connection. They feel their person was very immature or just a player. So that's what I have for you. Till next time then, Leo, love and light. Take care. Namaste.